rock and roll. Well, something has to change. I feel it. I know there are other people out there that feel it. We all feel it. That there's a new generation coming out, and it's time. Motorhead Music is going to be one of those labels that's going to showcase a lot of new bands and change the face of music.
My name's Tyndall, and I play guitar in Barb Wire Dolls.
I'm Crash, and I'm the drummer for Barb Wire Dolls.
I'm Ariel, and I play bass.
I'm Remington, and I play rhythm guitar.
Around a while, but we never really wanted to sign with anyone until UDR offered us a contract with the Motorhead Records. And Motorhead is a huge influence on Barb Wire Dolls because Motorhead doesn't fall in any category. They are a category of themselves, and you know, we respect that, you know, because that's what it's all about. That's what rock and roll is. It's about throwing down the boundaries and starting something new and creating something new. So we decided to go with Motorhead Records because, I mean, Lemmy had always been really awesome and cool to us.
We kept meeting him and he kept getting our albums, you know, and he came and saw us play, and eventually something happened, and I guess his dream was to start a record label before.
It's such an honor. I mean, I've always looked up to Motorhead, and I've always looked up to Lemmy, especially as a bass player, or coming out of bass.
For them to have the same vision that we do musically, and for them to want to put out our album, was, you know, like a dream come true.
And I guess they wanted like cutting edge bands that carry the spirit of rock and roll. And out of a lot of bands, they chose Barb Wire Dolls. And that's pretty much, I'm gonna fucking sign with that label.
To do it on a new label, especially Motorhead Music, that's just like super cool. It's like going to Mount Everest and getting some footprints up there.
If you don't want to be on Motorhead Music, you ain't rock and roll, you know, so like Lemmy said, good luck to you.
You know, you really got to be true to your music, and you got to put it out the way that you wish to. So we held out. We did it the DIY route. It really worked for us. And you know, Motorhead Music gives you the. It respects the artist enough to allow you to be who you want to be. So Desperate's gonna come out with Motorhead Music and UDR, and it's gonna fucking destroy. Desperate, apart from its name, which is an obvious example of that, was written on the road. And if you're a band that's actually toured on the road before, you'll know and feel and connect to every single word that we say on that album.
Debut album, which was Slit, we recorded with Albini. We did that album in 2 days live in the studio in one take. And this album we decided to do a different route, and we went to the desert, to Sonic Ranch Studios in Tornillo, Texas, and decided to record also on an analog tape.
Jay Baumgartner, you know, mixing and producing to Tony at Sonic Ranch, and allowing us to, you know, record there and use this amazing equipment that he has.
We recorded Desperate all live in one take with everybody, but we added a lot of stuff on afterwards. I had a lot of guitars. I played my Truth guitar, which is by Bill Foley. Primarily went through an Orange Tiny Terror, through a Fender Bassman with a pedal on. I usually use the Coffin Case Blood Drive, and a 1966 AC30 Vox with a high boost.
Nothing was on a click track, so it was all just based on feeling, how we felt at that part. So we pull back and then we push a lot. So
I used Stevie Ray Vaughan's Fender, one of his Fenders, It was amazing. I used a guitar that was owned by a very first Futura made by Les Paul. That was given to Billy Gibbons and ZZ Top. That's pretty much, but the truth was the guitar that I used that brought the sound. And you know, without Jay Baumgartner mixing it and you know, crystallizing the mix.
Every ounce of us is in that album. We've put our blood, sweat, and black magic into that album. And it's totally desperate. Legendary rock photographer Bob Gruen has given us the photos to use for our album artwork, and it's a huge honor for us because we totally love and respect Bob. He was there at the beginning of the CBGB's movements. I mean, he took all the photos. He took photos for the New York Dolls.
He told us a lot of stories about being on the road with the Sex Pistols in '78. And
all the beginning stages of punk rock in New York City.
he told us a lot of stories about Joe Strummer and Zeppelin.
He was John Lennon's personal photographer. He was the only guy to go on the Sex Pistols tour in America documented.
So we're just honored to have Bob Gruen, I mean, one of the most legendary rock photographers, you know, to want to be a part of this album.
Having his photography in our album and on the cover there, of course, you know, is just wonderful that he would just give us these photos, because he really just understands that, you know, the rock and roll spirit is unity and sharing and becoming one with it all, and just let that bonfire be bright so it can entice other people to get part of it, because if it ain't rock and roll, I don't like it.
Hold on, pull tight, turn on the fight.
Take Me Home is one of my favorite songs on the album. It's got a killer drum beat, makes you want to dance, makes you feel something because it's got something to say. It's political in its own sense, and I think everyone can connect to those lyrics.
She's a bore, a righteous whore, a slave for more, a corporate store. Up, 2, 3, 4. Blessed be the first child born after the war. Atomic safe storage. She's now a whore. Stumbling down the sidewalk, cruising smacks for thrills, consuming all infant store. No credit for more. Take me home. Take me home. Take me where I was born.
Definitely, I'd have to say my favorite song is Heart Attack. It's loud, it's chaotic, it's in your face, and it's just as bombastic as it needs to be. I think both on the recording and playing.
Shut it by your faith, you got no hope. Lessons of nation, the words they wrote. I'm missing all, knowing fear. That's like right now, you must live. It's just like a heart attack. Hit you when you touch your back. See a cardiac. There's no turning back.
Drown's the type of song that it's a personal experience for me. I was in the water and there was a guy my age, and I said, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and he looked at me and gave me a nod, and I saw him go for a wave, and then I didn't see him, and then I saw people running to the beach, and they were all crowded on the beach, and I came in to see what the commotion was, and he had a heart attack and drowned.
caught my attention. It was when I was in LA, and Pin, who I just met for like the first time, was like, "Oh, check this out," and I heard like a rough of Surreal, and instantly I remember like being like standing in the street listening to these to the headphones, and I was just feeling this song. This guy comes up talking to me, and I have headphones in, and I'm just like go away, like, no, this is so engrossed.
Perception corrupt my mind. Through the mirror I see the truth that lies. A million miles, a million miles away. There's another me, lost in reality. Surreal, surreal in my head.
Darby Crash, one of the fucking legends from the LA punk scene. If not the fucking legend from the LA punk scene.
I told Pim when we, recorded this song in Sonic Ranch, Darby Crash is like, I'm like, dude, that's, when I heard it back, just the raw takes on tape and press play and just listen to that tape spin, and it was like, I heard Darby Crash and I was like, dude, this is like one of the best punk songs I've ever heard.
His music has influenced us fucking a lot, and you're gonna hear it a lot in this album.
Calculating at far gathering troops for the outside, breaking glass on the door, busting out to someone's floor. Let me in your secret. Let me in your secret. Let me in your secret. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If you don't live for something, you'll die for anything. You'll die for anything. You'll die for anything. You'll die for anything. You'll die for anything.
I will sail. I want to hear the truth. I want to hear the truth from you. The old man in the ocean, staring out the deep blue sea. Will his travels bring us
Say
peace?
what I want, say what I mean, and I hate everything. And what I need to do is spend my life with you. And I hate everything, I hate my life, and I hate everything. And what I need from you is just to hear the truth. I will sail away until I'm gone away. I will say what I want, say what I mean, and I hate everything. And what I need to do is spend my life with you. And I hate everything, and I hate my life, and I hate everything. And what I need from you is just to hear the truth. And I won't sail away. And I won't sail.
Blind to Your Misery. Well, we happened to watch a movie called 24-Hour Party People, and we were in Germany at the time touring, and we were in Kobel, this little farm, staying at Sasha's house, a guy who supports the arts, and rehearsing in his cow room where the cows used to live. And after seeing that movie, we went back there, and Crash started playing like a Joy Division drum beat, And next thing you know, Blind Tiramisu came out.
If I can see you now, let's go some blind to your misery. If I'm only you now, let's go some death to your hypocrisy. You want this kind of thoughts, yeah, you say to obey. I'm not afraid to scream,
I won't be desperate like you. I won't hate like you do. I won't destroy all I do. I never wanted this. I mean, are you a victim? Are you crawling on your hands and knees, aching and needing and grasping for life? I mean, these are all these questions that we ask on a daily basis. I mean, who are you? And what are you going to do with your life? Who are you going to be? What's going to represent you? Don't be desperate.
you take this pill to start again. You feel like it's the end. We're not the same to begin. You won't drag me down again.
Problem with the Poet has a few sides to it. Inspired by, you know, Kurt, of course. It's kind of obvious, but it's also, you know, Isis's way of declaring who she is, you know, and being a female front singer, you know, getting a lot of, you know, the world, you know, doesn't have any fucking great fucking girl front singers. There's very few, and there haven't been many in a long time, and that song kind of just says exactly what she needs to say, and puts her in a place of honesty. It's just an honest, authentic song, speaking, you know, truth about who she is and who we all are. And there's nothing like at the ending, you know, somebody better come and save my soul. And we've all felt that.
Sometimes I get weak and I lose my head. Sometimes I get weak and I learn to crawl. Sometimes I get so scared alone at my bed. Sometimes I'm afraid of the thoughts in my head. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't wanna live like a man. Somebody better come and save my soul. Somebody better come and save my soul. Somebody better come and save my soul. Somebody better come and save my soul.
Rhythm Method it's got some deep lyrics, and you know, fate is changing destiny, the sky has forsaken me, I live a life of endless pain, I change time to celebrate. Celebrate your life, celebrate who you are.
It's not too late. It's not too late. I wash away the
if you're in a band, never compromise, stick to your guns, share what you have, and make music your #1 source.
Just don't let anyone tell you what you can do or what you can't do. Just do it for yourself.
You know, if we can get, you know, people inspired to come out, to leave their houses and come and see a show, and go out and support live bands, and, you know, come into the whole festive atmosphere that you get at a show, I mean, that's the goal, that's the mission of this album.
Well, you've heard the songs, so fucking we'll see you in the pit.
See you there.
We'll see you in the pit.